he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
Daddy Bingo, that's the team we're gonna choose.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The Bengals at 500, 7-7 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have the home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here we go.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Jackson now. A short throw there to Strange. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
These 2 teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
The Bengals, 1st down.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
11.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
empty. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
12. Dot. 11. 11 empty. Dot.
Again, it's Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Algier going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Right 80. Dot.
They will toss to Brown. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they almost feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here we go.
The 43-yard line.
Right in. 11.
Now Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Here we go.
On the give, Algier headed left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Algier, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
This time Jackson will throw it. He'll dump this off to Scatterbrain. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, officer, what?
Up the middle, it's Cook.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They run again on first down. Cook.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Jackson.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary.
And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal. Slot man moves right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Gun.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Now a 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And they work this out past the 25. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running right, here's Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. He's got Brown and the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I'm one,
in need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
11.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Mike Green in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. McPherson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Bengals 28, Ravens 7.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. He'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Burrow. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
DC, right?
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Down the right sideline, inside the 20, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here's Jackson to throw. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Play action. It's Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
I'm wondering.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Tyler Algier
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And he works free.
Now he's into the clear again.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to give me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I'd do it for you.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Burrow will throw.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 MT.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready? Nice hot. 12.
Burrow looking to pass.
Open man is Yoshibas.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They go play action with Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
49. Ravens, 42.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Now Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40.
An inside give, Brown. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here we go. 11 empty.
Another run for Brown on second down. They find some open field here. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 13. That one good for 37 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Right, 80.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chase Brown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Pass intercepted.
12.
The Bengals take over first
Here we
and 10
go.
at the 45.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, it's Algier.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down right at the
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
play. 2nd and 10
Here we go.
at the 16-yard line.
180.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This time Jackson will throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They go play action now. Jackson.
A short throw there to Strange.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Jackson going to keep it. Good move at the 30. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Hey, out.
First down, Baltimore.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Now Jackson. A short throw there to Strange. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Now Lamar changing the play.
At the Bengals' 22-yard line.
Jackson. This one swung out to Williams. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets them up first and goal. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 8 yards out. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
180.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Ravens 50.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
And he'll pick up about 3 there up to the 43.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Here we go. 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Here's first and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here comes second down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Here's second and a yard.
A gain of 9. Second and 1.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw.
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. Very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st down.
Gun. 11, MP. Hey, can. 11. The hunt.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a